Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Antonio. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you guys got everything you wanted for Christmas and that you guys have an amazing end of the year. 2023 is going to be amazing. Fingers crossed that everything good happens to everybody and that we have an amazing end of the year and a start to an amazing 2023 year. The reason I'm making this video really quick is because I got some Nike Crew socks that are supposed to be really nice with grip for soccer, for sports, mainly for soccer is what I've read, but they're called the Nike Crew, and I'm really excited to try these on for you guys. I was gonna record myself playing soccer, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know, kind of awkward recording myself just wearing socks, and I don't know. But I tried them on already for about 2 days now, and I just kind of give you my thoughts and ideas if they're worth it because they are a little pricey. Let me show you the socks I mean, and I'll break everything down for you right now. Alrighty, here they are, the Nike Strike Crew socks right there. I got the size 8 to 9.5. I am a 7.5 in all my cleats, but decided that, hey, 8 to 9.5 would probably be nice because it'll ride just under my calf area. And I got them in the black. I really wanted them in white, but they only had black. So here they are. Here's the branding. They are expensive, like I was stating earlier. Look, $28 for these, man. $28. Anyway, let's take a quick look at them right now. You can see that it's really interesting because in reality, this isn't grippy. And I'm sorry my feet are dirty and my knees are dirty. I was just playing soccer in them again. But this is kind of like a grippy texture. I wouldn't say it's like super grippy like True socks or anything like the Josh Pure socks that Josh has. I'm gonna order a pair. If you're interested, make sure to follow along to the channel. But it's more of like a cotton material with like grooves in them that give you that grip. So instead of like rubber grip, it's kind of like this textured cotton that gives you some grip. Now, obviously I have them in the black colorway, super nice, have the white check mark across. I really like the aesthetic of that because it's like, you know, everybody in the Premier League, Ronaldo, all those guys are wearing these really nice socks with the Nike check on the front. And I do like them. It says NikeGrip on them. And it has like a 3 thing right here. Not sure what that's about, but it's a thing. And then underneath, you'll see that it's very similar to the top. So you'll see that once we get to the toe area, it's kind of just chilling. The grip kind of stops, the grooves stop, and it's more like your regular cotton. The grooves are what's providing some of that texture. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird. It's not rubber, but it is comfy, and I do like it. And then on the back, it's some more of those grooves that provide a little bit more texture to the back of the heel, and that is how they look. Once again, here's both of them. I'll put on my cleats super quick for you so you can take a look. Alrighty guys, I got the cleats on. These are the Adizero leather remakes. And they're the ones that always provide me really bad lockdown. It's so sad. So I figured I would try these socks out to see if they would give me better lockdown. And this is how they look. Pretty slick. Let me get you another side angle. As you guys can tell, they do look super clean, super sick, and I really like the aesthetic. These are way better than your regular Crew socks. These are the Crew socks that I wear. Sorry, I always put smelly things in my cleats. Let me know if you do that down below. But these are the scent little pad things. But these are my regular Crew socks that I wear. They're thicker and they're just regular socks pretty much. They're really nice though. I like these better than the Nike, personally speaking, but they don't have any kind of like grips or grooves on them. So I really wanted to try these out. And let me tell you what I like and what I don't like. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna tell you what I like about these socks and what I don't like. Let's start with what I like. I love the overall fit of the sock and how everything looks as a package. When you're wearing your cleats and you have these socks, it definitely looks like you are professional, you are world class, and you're gonna be rocking it out there. It does give you a really nice aesthetic and it's really pleasing to the eyes, which I love and it's super important. I love the minimal branding. You just got the Nike check on the front, which is fantastic, and they fit really well. Usually when I get an 8 size sock to like 9.5 in this instant, they're too big or they get scrunched up. And these, as you can tell when I had them on feet and all my cleats, I didn't have any scrunch up on the back heel area. So around this area, it didn't have any like puffiness or extra material. It rode just under the calf, which is really nice. That's exactly where I like wearing my socks. So I really love that. And the breathability with them is fantastic. It feels good. They're not super like hot or anything. So I do like that. If you like one-on-one kind of feeling with your cleats, you don't want anything bulky, then I definitely would recommend these socks. The last thing I really like about them is that they are better than a regular crew sock for sure, because of the grooves are underneath the sock and above the sock and in the heel area. I really do think it provides a grip factor to it, but it's like enough grip where you feel like comfy and good. And it just a lot better than your regular crew sock. You don't slide around as much in them, so that is fantastic. NikeGrip definitely works, but let's move over to the negative side. Alrighty guys, so the NikeGrip definitely works, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing stellar. I've tried True Socks on. I've really loved them. They're super expensive, like $45 to $50. So I wanted to see if there's any alternatives, because I love the True Socks with like the rubber bottoms. I'm sure you already know. I'll pop them up on screen if you don't, but they have little pods on the bottom that are rubberized, and that gives you really, really extreme grip. Now these give you grip, but it's nothing crazy. I would say in comparison to my Adidas socks, which I would say have no grip whatsoever, these on the grip level will give you like 30% grip. If True Socks were all the way up to 100% grip, which I would definitely say they are, I would give these like a 20 to 30% grip. So what I mean is that if you're about to play in your game and you want to feel locked in, really good lockdown with your cleats that you already have good lockdown and just want an additional lockdown, then these socks are definitely it. These are like game socks with your perfect cleats that you already have good lockdown with. That's how I'd explain that. So that's kind of why I'm leaning it more towards the negative, because if you have Adi Zeros like me, where you're sliding around, not good lockdown in these cleats whatsoever, for me personally, then these socks are not gonna work, because they only give you that 20% additional grip with these grooves. Like I mentioned, they aren't rubberized, they're just like grooves that are in there that kind of like provide extra grip, comparison to this, which is just like super slidey, no grip whatsoever. So that's the way I would put it. That's the only really negative. If they're gonna be grip socks, then make them like really grip socks with like some rubberized material that really locks it down, because I only get like 20% lockdown additionally with these. And so like I mentioned, it's not going to give you good lockdown with a pair of cleats that don't already have good lockdown. So these would be amazing, and with my like Vapors that I already have amazing lockdown in, then these would be spectacular with. I'd be like super happy. They're thin, breathable, and very nice looking. So this would just be the icing on the cake, but it definitely won't make or break your experience. Once you have bad lockdown cleats, you really need something like True Socks. I'm gonna order the pure socks from Josh, give you guys more of a review on those. And I don't think it's worth the $28 they're asking for these. I just don't think it provides enough value unless you just want a nice pair of socks to wear for your games for cleats that you already have good lockdown in. Once again, guys, here's a closer look at the socks. See, these are like grooves, definitely still cotton. It's really interesting how they did it, but these grooves, I guess, just provide an additional kind of friction to the boot. There you go, NikeGrip, super nice. All right, well, there they are, guys. Make sure to let me know what you think. I'm gonna order some Josh socks right now from Pure, his company Pure. I'm gonna order them right now. Hopefully they provide me better lockdown with these Addy Zeros. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean my table, guys. Don't worry, I'm very clean. I'm just making this video for you guys super quick. But yes, we'll order some Pure socks. Hopefully they will provide me better lockdown. But these are great game socks if you have a pair of boots, not these, but like Vapors, that would already have good lockdown. These would be like the icing in the cake. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video.